Well, I think my camera's probably going to talk or turn off, so I don't have much battery juice. But I'm going to mention this book. It's not worth reading. So it wasn't. It's interesting to hear about this. Apparently, Hashimoto's is the fastest growing disease in America, or something like that. But I don't think you're going to find any solutions really in here. It's, switch your instant food to eating more meat and eggs, because honestly, as far as I can see, that's really the only appeal to eating things like that, is that it's so instant. I mean, I was able to make an omelet for James in a matter of minutes, and with very little supervision. But this juice that I made him, that took me a lot more time, right? So here's some omega-3 with a feather, just in case you wanted the feather. I don't know how I picked that up. Very pretty, but not meant to be in the food. I haven't been eating super healthy lately, but at least I'm admitting to it, rather than writing a book about the benefits of drinking coffee or something like that. This time it's decaf. It may not be another time, but you want my spoon, so you don't have to get your melon spoon dirty.
No, I'm going to use my fork.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Sure.
Or it's just, I'm waiting for the opportune moment.
Oh, you're just trying to brace yourself for the experience.
Yeah, it's like getting an injection.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just orange bell pepper, some lime, ginger, turmeric.
Yeah. Oh, it's ginger and turmeric.
Somehow it didn't bother me this morning that much. James has been reading about Stevie Nicks lately, so he'll talk about
I guess
that
I can talk in a preliminary fashion about it. You got some questions or something like that? People might have about Stevie Nicks up till about 1984 or something like that.
I mean, she's cute, but doesn't seem very smart.
Well, that applies to pretty well everyone in the group. Well, not cute. The three oldies, I don't think they ever were cute. John McVie, alcoholic bassist. I think he's probably okay looking at him.
Man, this melon is like eating raw sugar. It's so sweet. Now I feel really guilty for this breakfast. Not that I'm having coffee, but this is delicious. And I should have had the coffee first, because it will taste terrible now. Maybe I won't have the coffee at all. Problem solved. Not bad, eh?
No, that's so much.
Yeah, I know.
I think it was twice.
Yeah, I ran out of cups.
Yeah. I should have done it in 2 installments.
Yeah, I think that took like 6 bell peppers or something.
Okay. Oh, that's
And again, I use some pulp in James's omelet. And the rest of the pulp I'll be whirring up in the food processor to make sure it's minced really fine. And then we'll be juicing some cucumbers later today for dinner. And then the pulp from all of that I'll be using for making dog treats with peanut butter. Very easy.
Anyway, maybe with Stevie Nicks, we'll talk about the incident in her biography that's maybe the most recent. So 1983 or thereabouts. One of her best friends, maybe her best friend, someone that she knew, I think, since high school. Like her speech therapist and maybe voice coach. Came down with, it was 82, died in 83. She came down with leukemia. And then she got pregnant, so she didn't take treatment. Now they had to induce the birth, but she made it to 6.5 months. They knew she was going to die, right? And it shortened her life, but if you want to have a kid, it's better to have a kid. I mean, it's a lousy life. Yeah. And so she was really heroic, right? She managed to survive long enough to have the kid, and the kid survived long enough to make it into college. Stevie Nicks did. She's got a good heart, I think. She helped him through college, right? But what did she do right after her best friend died? It would be one of the craziest things you could do.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just something you never imagined.
What?
She proposed marriage to the word.
Oh. Well, I don't know. People grieve in different ways, I suppose.
I know. Yeah, how long do you think the grieving period, i.e. the marriage, lasted?
Oh, the marriage?
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Well, pretty good. It lasted 12 weeks. I mean, that's what that's an illustration
she
of how
seems to be
stupid
the kind of person who just
feels her way through things.
Yeah.
Right? And that's kind of like the way she writes her songs, right there. Just not much structure.
Well, that didn't fly very far.
So another thing, around this 83 period, this biographer is supposed to be the best biographer in rock, which is not to say he's a great biographer of rock critics. But in 83 he says, she got hold of help like a co-writer for the first time for her songs. 83. She'd been writing songs since, I think, their first album, Buckingham Nicks, came out in 73, 10 years before. Lindsey Buckingham was helping her all along. As far as I know, uncredited. So he's, just feeding her, just basically towing the party line. First time she got help. And the thing is, he wouldn't have got money out of, he should have been getting 50% credit for, and that's how you make money in the music industry, for pretty well anything that she wrote, because he'd be coming up with the music, trying to get some sort of structure in her stuff. And she's a reasonably talented lyricist. Yep. I mean, what was it I was telling you? Like, she'd leave a demo for Lindsey Buckingham. Say, don't make any changes. And he'd always make changes. And here's what one outside observer said, relatively outside. He'd look at the demos or listen to them and say, geez, they sounded like kids' ditties and stuff like that. And Buckingham would be trying to make them more interesting. The changes were kind of like